14, 15, and I started to realize that I didn't want to do school. I didn't want to do, have y'all only had this gut feeling where it's like, you're meant for something greater, yes or no? Some people are meant to, example, do the school thing. Some people are meant to do the education thing. Some people are meant, you see what I'm saying? Like, some people are meant, we talked about this already, right? But I swear on my life, if you really truly have that stomach gut feeling that you meant for something greater, you are meant for something greater. Like I've said before, God will not put that thought or feeling in your body if that's not the case. If you go around thinking every single day about something else and that you meant for something bigger, whatever that bigger is for you, then you are. Don't let that thought go. Don't let that thought go at all. I was like 15 probably. 14, 15, and I got into my faith a lot when I was like 15, right? And I started praying, and I started talk to God about my plans and my goals and whatnot, and stop pushing them away. Because a lot of times, let me tell y'all, a lot of times we have these thoughts of becoming something bigger and becoming what we're meant to do, but a lot of the time we also push it away because it almost doesn't seem real. It's just a thought. You know what I'm saying? But that's exactly when patience comes in. Literally. When you start having that patience about it, you still gotta believe that it's going to happen. So just because it's taking a month, 2 months, 2 years, 3 years, matter of fact, 4 years, 5 years, no matter what it is, you still gotta have the patience to believe that it is going to happen. Because if you don't think that it's going to happen, it's not going to happen. But you gotta keep on having that patience. And also, let me tell you this, when you talk to God or when you have those type of beliefs, be true with yourself, and be honest and true with yourself, but also be kind to yourself, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, it doesn't happen right away like this. It doesn't happen right away like this, right? So you tend to get angry at yourself, and all of a sudden you angry every day, bro. You're like, man, why hasn't this happened? Why hasn't the do this, that, and the other? Well, no, it hasn't happened yet. Because you're not choosing to be patient. You're not choosing to wait and still believe, still have patience, and still have faith. Because the second you let that go, the second you let these dreams go, the second you let these thoughts go, the second you let that belief go, I'm telling you right now. But let me tell you right now, patience is also probably the hardest thing to tell somebody with big dreams. I'm telling you from experience. You know how many times I can't even tell you. There's so many times people tell you, right? They're like, no, you just gotta wait. Your time is coming. Say you're a football player, right? Perfect example. Say you're a football player and you haven't been a starter yet. You're on the bench, you're waiting, months go by, you feel like in practice, you are killing people. You are destroying people, left, right, and center. You're doing everything you can. You're the star player at practice. But when it comes to the game, the coach sits you down on the bench and you stay on the bench, right? You sit there on the bench and one game goes by, you start thinking, you know what? Like, it's all good, next game, I'm gonna keep it doing good in practice. Second game comes by next week, I'm gonna start doing even better. And matter of fact, I'll do better next week. Like, it's good, it's whatever. He'll put me in. Third week, fourth week, fifth week, you're still on the bench, but you're still doing crazy in practice. The coach is not really giving you an opportunity, right? But are you gonna let that get to your head and go to practice and start performing bad now just because of it? Are you? You're not, right? Because the second you prove to yourself and everybody else around you, and God, and that coach, by the way, that you are giving up because nobody's giving you the time of day. But what you don't understand is, behind all these things, the coach might just test you to see if you can sit on that bench for 10 weeks and then boom, put you in with the same attitude and you go score 3 goals. That's the exact same way God is holding you on. Like, it really is, if you really think about it. Because the life is the game, right? The life is the game. And sometimes you're on the bench because sometimes the opportunity doesn't show itself until 10 games later. So that coach is God. And God is only waiting for you to put yourself in the perfect game because he knows best.